Hello, Julie Crane here, and welcome to Wednesday's Wellness Tip. Thank you for joining me. Today, we're going to be talking about allergies. So, I don't know about you, but spring oftentimes brings allergy season. So, maybe the flowers aren't the only thing that you're experiencing that are in bloom, but maybe your allergies seem to be blooming too. So let's talk a little bit about how you can holistically treat your allergies. First, let's just understand a little bit about allergies. We know allergies exist. You may have had reactions to them, but maybe you've never really thought about it, about why your sinuses go haywire or why you break out in hives or have the kind of reactions that you do. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that first. So what's actually happening is that there is a particle, like pollen or something else, that is released out into the environment. Most oftentimes, this is actually a harmless substance to most people, but in some, it will trigger an overreaction. So instead of just digesting that little invader that we've just taken in, our bodies actually go into hyperdrive and try to expel it untouched. It knows it shouldn't be in there, so it just wants to get rid of it. Now, that may not sound like such a bad idea, but what happens is that this is what creates sneezing, watery and itchy eyes, the postnasal drip. Sometimes you get lots of phlegm, or you may be coughing, have a dry or sore throat, and maybe you even end up resorting to mouth breathing because your nose is so stuffy. Or you spend all summer with the windows closed, you're trying to hide indoors to avoid being exposed to these allergies. Well, in reality, allergy season doesn't have to mean all that. Instead, you can equip your body with the things that it needs in order for it to enjoy a calm spring and enjoy the changing of the seasons. Doesn't that sound awesome? So this allergic overreaction stems from your body's refusal or inability to digest this allergen that you've just taken in. So for example, if you have an airborne allergy to a type of grass, well, grass is mainly a carbohydrate. Did you ever think about it like that? But anyway, so you have this allergy to a particular type of grass. This grass is a carbohydrate, and when your body skips the breakdown process and instead just tries to expel it, you cough, you sneeze, you develop this postnasal drip, you might again have a sore throat, so on. So you break out in all these kind of reactions of your body trying to get rid of this allergen. However, if you have enough digestive enzymes in order to break down the allergen, you effectively halt this allergic reaction. So maybe you've never really thought of digestive enzymes as being something that can help with your allergies. So I've talked in many other videos about digestive enzymes and how important they are. How we have a tank, and oftentimes that tank can get depleted, and then we start to have issues with, bloating and gas and all those kinds of things because we're unable to digest the foods that we're taking in due to the lack of enzymes and some other issues. But anyway, you may never have thought about that affecting your allergy response. But in reality, it makes a huge difference with how we respond to allergens. So if we want to nutritionally go to the root of the problem with allergic reactions, it's really not that difficult. It takes a complete array of digestive enzymes, some nutrients like vitamin C, some clean macronutrients. Again, remember, the macronutrients are the things like the protein, the fats, and the carbohydrates that are on your plate. So, the meat, the potatoes, the broccoli. Antioxidants and probiotics. That's the best way. So Now you may know that the digestive enzymes actually stop this vicious cycle of non-digestion of allergens. This is the very most important aspect of keeping allergens out of your life, is to have your digestive system working better and using digestive enzymes if your tank is low. So when you pair digestive enzymes with a nutrient like a micronutrient like whole vitamin C, did you realize that whole vitamin C is actually an antihistamine? So a lot of the medications we buy that are to help us with allergies actually are antihistamines. But there is a natural source of antihistamine, and that's your vitamin C, your whole complete vitamin C, not ascorbic acid. But anyway, when you combine digestive enzymes with the vitamin C, it allows you to breathe easier and will further curb any potential for allergic reactions. Research has actually uncovered the link between probiotics and allergies. So probiotics, especially in children, can come in and provide the stimulation that young and undeveloped immune systems need to become healthy and strong. Researchers believe that because our immune systems are designed to be active, when they're not busy fighting off disease or bacteria-ridden food, they begin to attack much less serious offenders like pollen. And then that starts to create that cascade of issues. So you might be wondering, well, why not just take the over-the-counter, allergy medicines? Well, there are a couple of reasons to consider. Over-the-counter and prescription medications don't contain digestive enzymes. So we know that these digestive enzymes are proven to strengthen your immune system against allergens. The chemicals that you take when you take a medication that helps with allergens just suppresses the allergy symptoms. So remember, we've talked about this before. Medications either block a reaction or they force a reaction. They can only do those two things. So in this case, they are blocking your reaction. And over long term, this can spell disaster for your health. You can end up building resistance to their efficacy. Just as your body adapts to caffeine, you will kind of adapt to these allergy medicines, and they will not be working quite as well. Your body can also then change what it's allergic to. So you move to a new environment, there may be new things that you're allergic to. And on top of this, all those products come from synthetic ingredients. So again, you're taking in ingredients that are chemicals, not natural. And synthetic chemicals have a tendency to be incomplete. They're an incomplete imitation of the real thing. And then what happens is your body ends up having to come up with the missing pieces so that you can actually use the product that you took. And this stresses your body out more because it's having to find these other ingredients in order to work with this foreign chemical that came in. And this can create a lot of stress on your body and will manifest in side effects that you don't particularly care for, things like dry mouth. So my recommendation to you, if you experience allergies, is number one, to get a really great digestive enzyme. Not all are equal, and you know that I love the company Optimal Health Systems. They have a wonderful digestive enzyme, better than any I've ever taken. And pair that up with a whole C vitamin. So I would begin there and see how your allergy symptoms subside. If you continue to still have some symptoms, then you may want to consider an allergy pack. So OHS does have an allergy pack. The pack contains the enzymes, the digestive enzymes. It also contains chelated minerals, antioxidants, whole food vitamins, essential fatty acids, and a stabilized probiotic. So covers the whole sphere of things. Now, this synergistic combo can equip your body with the tools that it needs in order to break down the allergens and remove them, keeping your immune system healthy and running strong, and giving it the ability to react quickly if it's exposed to other allergens or other problems. So again, I've mentioned this before about Optimal Health Systems, but all of their products are pre-digested, which means that the pack can get to work in moments after you take it. Your body doesn't have to break it down because it's already been pre-digested and is ready for the cells to receive it. You can take it without any fear of overdosing or having any kind of negative side effects that are typically associated with the synthetic allergy medications, such as sleepiness and those other kinds of things. So I'm going to include the links to those products in the description. And again, if you use the code that I give you in there, you can get 10% off of your first order if it's the first time you've ordered from this company. So I love it when I can find a company that has holistic, whole food, natural, safe products that are of high quality. And I believe Optimal Health Systems really comes through on all of those. So enjoy your spring this year. If you've got allergies, add some of these things and let me know how you do. I'd love to hear how they affect you. And I just expect that you'll receive a lot of improvement. But I hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll see you again next week on next Wednesday's Wellness Tip. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.